SJRC Texas takes care of abused, abandoned, and neglected children and families. Our kids come to us from all ages, all stages in life. They've all felt the unfortunate abuse from their families, their parents, people who just could not take care of them correctly. When they come to us, we meet them where they're at. We start with just looking at them, making eye contact with them, letting them know that we care about them. Ultimately, we're giving our kids the childhood that they never had. SJRC Texas has 3 distinct programs. In New Braunfels, we have a 24-bed facility that is pregnant and parenting teenagers. These are girls in foster care that have become pregnant and they want to keep their baby. We are truly working to end the cycle of abuse at our New Braunfels location.
My experience in here was great because I had a lot of help. They helped me with the school, with work, taking care of my 2 girls. I was able to save money to get my own car. Now I live on my own with my 2 girls. I have my own job, and because of that, I thank all the staff and all the people that was there for me and my children.
I like that this home takes care of the babies. He makes it to all his doctor's appointments and he is fed. He has his own crib, he has his clothes, he has everything that he needs. And they do it not asking for anything in return. It's helped me so much to learn how to be a better parent to my son and to take care of him. And it's given me some place to do that while I try to figure out what I want to do ultimately in my life.
The state of Texas pays about 70% of our costs to run. We have to fundraise the other 30% every year just to meet their basic needs, to not only pay the staff, but to do things like give them activities so they can have the right clothes when they go to school to fit in, they can be on the basketball team. All of that takes help from other people. We're looking at raising about $1.3 million a year just to make our budget to be able to provide for these kids. So we need help in a variety of ways. We need people that can support us financially, absolutely. We also need people that just have a gift of time, that can be here and work with our kids. They can be here and read a book to them, maybe fold some clothes, just really be involved. We also need in-kind donations. What people have in their house, we need times 100 kids every day. So gently used clothes, utensils, towels, hygiene products, just anything that you're buying. If you're at the store and you want to buy a couple more and take it to us, we would definitely appreciate it. In Bulverde, we focus on sibling groups. We have capacity for 38 kids, all ages, that are mostly parts of sibling groups. Often the children are living together as siblings for the first time since their abuse.
One of the biggest impacts that SJRC has on these kids is that we create that substitute home for them. So the everyday normal activities that kids experience, like going to the park and coming home and having questions about homework and having questions about growing up. You typically go to your parents for that, and they don't have that. So we get to step in and we get to be all those things for them. We get to help with homework, and we get to go outside and play with them, and we get to answer those questions about growing up that they have.
The support that SJRC helps me with makes me feel good, and it helps me keep going because they're very supportive, and they never tell me that I can't do it, and they always tell me to keep trying.
We had a young lady that tried out for our cheerleading team at the local middle school. We have never had a cheerleader that we know of, and that takes a lot of work and a lot of commitment on the staff, on the part of the parents, and in this case the staff. And the staff have been there every step of the way, made sure she had the right bows and the matching shoes and the right color lipstick and everything that goes along with being a parent, being a mother or a father for a child. That's what our staff do every day.
When I think about even my own childhood, I think about all those normal memories that you have, and you have mom and dad in those memories. You think about your parents. And for these kids, a lot of times, you know, when they grow up someday and they think back on their childhood and all those experiences they had, some of those memories are going to include me. And that's humbling and that's overwhelming that I get to be a part of that story for them.
And then in San Antonio, we license homes in the community for foster care and ultimately adoption. Adoption ends the cycle of abuse and creates forever families for our children that so deserve to be in a loving home.
2013, we found out we could not have children ourselves, and so we took some time to figure out what our path was going to be, and we felt called that we were supposed to end up here to be able to foster and obviously hopefully adopt.
So Sarah tells Sam, which was our caseworker at the time, that, yeah, we wanted to submit our home study, and we got a call like an hour later saying, okay, you've been chosen, you need to go to the hospital right now and pick her up. We go to the hospital, pick her up, we meet her for the first time, and it was just so many different emotions that went through our head. To see Faith grow up and learn something new almost every single day, and to watch her run around and play in the backyard and go through the terrible twos, it's all been worth it.
If you would like to make a donation, volunteer, or become a foster parent, please visit our website at sjrctexas.org.